Hi guys, Black is here. And I don't know, maybe 2 videos ago, I'm talking about my company, my new company. And when am I going to stop calling it my new company? I don't know. I guess when it start feeling new. Anywho, they hired a guy after me. And he's a younger guy. I guess he's a harder worker than I am. And I was a little afraid that they might fire me and keep him because we didn't get this contract we were supposed to be getting. And they had switched everybody from 6 days a week to 5 days a week. And this was done to so everybody would have a chance to work. They wouldn't have to lay anybody off. So I was a little worried that I was going to get fired, you know? Well, I don't have to worry about that no more. The new guy that they hired has been fired because he crashed a truck. Now, I'm not going to go into detail to what he did because I found out he has a YouTube channel. And he's made videos about the company, showing the company name. I don't want people to know the company I work for because I don't want something like what happened between myself and Ford Boss Me. If you don't know, he got someone to call my job, my old job, and tell them that I was sexually harassing disabled veterans. No, I'm not making it up. But enough of that. So he's gone. And then there's another driver who quit. So we were 2 drivers ahead, and now we are, I guess, down 2 drivers, you know. So I don't think they're going to fire me too soon right now, unless I go out and crash a truck. And I don't plan to go out and crash a truck. Don't plan to. But, and I don't want to go in, again, I don't want to go into detail about what the guy, again, like I said, because like I said, he has a video. And I've watched the video. Someone sent the video to me. But one of the guys the guy who quit was one of the guys who I told I was gay. So now, if the other 2 guys haven't told anybody, only 2 people know I'm gay at my company, but they claim they have. I don't know if they have, but I really don't care. Like I said, I really don't care. I prefer for people to know. That way, I can be honest when I tell stories. I mean, which I don't lie about my stories anyway. I was talking to a coworker yesterday. We was talking about a fine girl that walked by, and I said I said out loud, "Damn, I haven't had any stuff in 12 years." And he didn't react to it, right? I was expecting him to say, "What?" But he didn't react to it, you know. But in any case, that's what's going on with the job. Oh, well, the guy who quit, they're giving me his route. I'm going to take it. He has a newer truck. Actually, it's not new anymore, but well, it's still kind of new. I made a video where I said that a driver smelled like ass. I think my last video I said the driver smelled like ass. Well, he's the one that truck I'm getting. So wouldn't you know, I get the truck that smells like ass. Now, I rode in the truck yesterday. It did smell like ass yesterday. I sat in the passenger seat. And I had no intention of driving the truck because I said, before I drive it, I'm going to bring my what they call a carpet cleaner and clean the damn driver's seat. I mean, it looks clean, but the way he was smelling the other day, I mean, I'm not talking about, he didn't smell like ASS. He smelled like poo, like he ASS in his pants. But anyway, and he wears a lot of cologne. So I'm wondering, I mean, I'm pretty sure, I'm wondering is that, he knows he smells like ass. That's probably why he wears all that cologne. No. But whatever, man. You know, I'm going to tell you some advice I learned when I worked at Neiman, the last company, for 17 years. If there's something you don't like about the company, relax, sit back, and wait. Just keep doing your job like you're supposed to. Something is going to happen, either good or bad. But that's how I got through. Well, that and the fact that with Neiman, I'm a convicted felon. I just can't quit jobs and go get another job. So I can't just do that. So I have to deal with it. You know, I mean, I don't have to deal with it, but it makes more sense to just deal with it. And as much trouble I went through getting this job, I mean, it wasn't really hard. It was just a lot more papers and videos and studying. I'm like, damn, I'm driving a truck, not freaking becoming a doctor. But, by the way, that was a hint of where I work. Anywho, yeah, just deal with it. You know, it can only get better. Also, I got a video I got to make about my Trailblazer. That's a separate video, but I'm going to give y'all a little hint. Give you a little taste of it. I put a water pump, not a water pump. I put 2 clutch fans on my Trailblazer. In the last 7 years, I put 2. Okay, I just put one when I moved in this house, I think 3 years ago, I put one in. And before that, so I guess 4 years before that, I put a clutch fan on that thing. Now, I have a video where I created a tool to hold the water pump while you get that big ass GM bolt off for the clutch fan. Remind me, I seen you link to that video. That video has done pretty good because a lot of people liked it. A lot of people watched it. I don't remember how many people have watched it, but I think it's more than 10,000, I think. But anyway, I seen a link to that video. Oh, the point I'm making is this though. After putting the fan on, the damn car started making this rattling noise. But you only hear it when you step on the gas hard and the engine kind of rev up past maybe 2,000. You hear this vibration. And I never could figure out what it was. I thought it was the water pump. I didn't know what it was. I looked around the engine, could not find it. For 7 years, I have been dealing with this rattling sound. And I kept saying, well, I just wait for it to break. Just wait for it to break. 7 years, it hasn't broke until yesterday. My car was running hot and I popped the hood. Well, I cut the air conditioner off first. I popped the hood. And for some reason, I happened to notice that the hood prop was rubbing against the fan shroud. And then I reached over and picked up the little flap that holds it, the little piece of metal that holds it up. I pulled it up a little bit, closed the hood, and realized that's probably what's been making that rattling sound. But I had to go to work, so I went on to work. And I got off work, I cranked the car up, drove it home, and it hasn't made a sound. So for 7 years, I have been hearing a rattling sound, and all I had to do was bend the damn hood prop up, the hood prop support bracket or whatever you want to call it. Life's a trip, man. But the car, I've hated the car for the whole time. I could not figure out what that noise was. But anyway, Dre, you have any questions, comments, leave them.